Nothing sucks life from your business like low-paying, high-maintenance clients. And these kind of clients want to meet regularly to discuss things that add zero value to what you are building for them. They tend to be emotionally driven, reactionary, and unpredictable. And they're only willing to buy your service if they can get your service for dimes on the dollar. They expect you to achieve results at alien speed, and any obstacles you encounter will always be your company's fault. Even if the world is falling apart, your company is a villain until you make them happy yesterday. Yes, it feels great to win clients. But if those clients are high maintenance bargain hunters, you will not feel great for long. And all you've done is increased your company's liabilities and put your staff and entire operation at risk. Today, I'm going to give you 11 super practical strategies for winning high-paying, low-maintenance clients. The kind of clients you want to be your customers forever. The kind of clients who can ultimately 10x your brand value. But let me give you the secret first. Be premium. That's how you win high-paying, low-maintenance clients. Now, how do you do that? First, step number one, position your brand as premium. Now, at first glance, this may seem kind of superficial, but consider that not a single premium brand today started off becoming premium who did not first position themselves as premium. Now, if your business model is Walmart instead of Apple, go for it. This model is fantastic for consumer goods. But if you are selling high-ticket products, positioning your brand as premium is the first step to attracting absolutely amazing clients. Do you know why countless inventions spawn from the world of science fiction? Because someone had to imagine long before someone could create. And the same is true for your business. To become a premium brand, you must begin by thinking premium. How? Do this. Open a Google Doc right now or go into your Notes app. Imagine that you're looking for the most premium brand on earth that does what your company does. Now, type up answers to these questions. What does its logo look like? What does the copy say on its website? How does it describe its products? What do its products do? Now that you know the big secret, let me tell you 10 more strategic actions you can take to start winning high-paying, low-maintenance clients today. Number two, tell the world how great your company is without telling the world how great your company is. The smartest way to emphasize something is by not emphasizing it. Let's say, for example, you show up for a job interview, you walk in decked out in your coat and tie or business dress, and the interview begins. Halfway through the interview, the hiring manager says, "Mr. McGee, give me an example of how you handled employees who turned on each other, Lord of the Flies level." Well, you say, 2 months ago, our department's budget was reduced by 30%, and the managers became vindictive. I was head of the team who had just launched a $10 million research project. So I technically didn't have time to address it, but I had to. So here's what I did. See what happened there? You just told the hiring manager that you were head of a $10 million research project without telling him you were head of a $10 million research project. By saying it in the passing and treating it casually, you implied that running a $10 million project is another day in the office for you. This is much more powerful than announcing, "I was responsible for a $10 million project." Now imagine this scenario. You run into an old friend at the airport and you ask him how he's doing. "Oh, I'm doing great," he replies. "I work with Elon Musk now and I make over $500,000 a year." Now imagine the same scenario, but this time he responds to your question like this. "I'm doing pretty well. I almost missed my meeting with Elon Musk, which would have been really embarrassing. After he hired me to assist with the operations at his factory, it's been difficult to balance my family life with work." Your friend could be telling you the 100% truth in both situations. Yet the second response is far more trust building and credible. Why? Because when someone tells you unabashedly how successful they are, you naturally suspect what their agenda is. Are you trying to impress me? Are you stretching the truth? What are you covering up? Even if you know they're telling the truth, their brazen communication tempts you to trust them a little bit less. But the second scenario carries the exact opposite effect. In this scenario, your friend is being far more believable and down to earth. His words focus on his struggle, not his success, which by default make his success that much more believable and powerful. And by sharing his struggles, he cultivates natural human empathy. I have a challenge for you. Go through your entire company website and see how many times you can naturally mention your company's incredible achievements in the context of a different topic. Now, if you do this but miss this next step, all your efforts up to this point will be meaningless, which brings me to number 3. Be a servant. Just be a servant. After all, clients are paying your company money in return for you providing them with a service. So it shouldn't be a surprise to make it your mission to serve others, right? This is not a phony way to convince clients that you don't care about making money and you're here to do good at your own detriment. Yes, you want to make money and have every right to do so if you provide a quality service, but it's a trade, and in trade, one serves while the other pays. No one cares about your company, no matter how amazing it is, until they're convinced that you offer a service that they need. That's the beauty of the free market and capitalism. It forces company owners to provide real value for others, otherwise their company will fail. Notice how Legendary does this. Look at how often they use second person you instead of first person us. When someone lands on your company website, what is the overall messaging? Is it one of, look how amazing we are, or we are here to serve you? You might be thinking, but isn't there a place for my company to actually talk directly about our accomplishments? Yes. And one of the best ways is to let others say it for you. Client testimonials. But Seth, there have to be some situations where we directly tell the world what our company has accomplished. Yes. The About section on your website, one-to-one conversations with potential investors, presentations to prospects over Zoom. But even then, couch your company's achievements in the context of how your brand specifically helped a client or business experience strong results. Make the client you serve the hero of your story. Now, up to this point, I gave you 3 steps. Number 1, position your brand as premium. Number 2, tell the world how great your company is by doing it in the passing or casually. And number 3, be a servant. The next 3 steps, which I'm about to share with you, will make your business dramatically stand out from the competition. And that brings me to number 4. Plan out your client success 10 times further into the future. Let's say you run a car wrapping business. When a prospect reaches out to you for help, don't take their order like a McDonald's employee. Find out what they need 10 times longer into the future than anyone else does in your industry. For example, if most clients ask for a couple wraps and don't come back until 6 months later, find out what their needs are over the next 60 months. For all you know, they might be testing out your service along with other car wrap services to compare them. But if you are the one company that finds out what they need 10 times more into the future, not only will they view you as far more premium than your competitors, but you might sign them on for a multi-year contract because you have them thinking far into the future. Well, hold on, Seth. What if they don't know their needs 10 times more into the future? Don't worry about it. You got them to think about it. In fact, you might be thinking more strategically about their success than they are. And that will go a long way to showing how premium your brand is. And that brings us to number 5. Ask your client for 10 times more info on their needs. Don't start by asking them what services they need. Start with their ultimate goal, then work backwards. For example, why do you do car wraps? Who is your customer? How can we help you help them, resulting in raving reviews for your company? If companies in your industry normally collect 50 pieces of data from a prospect, then you collect 500 pieces of data from a prospect. This is not to impress your client, although it probably will. This is to help them far better than they could have imagined, which brings you to the next step, step number 6, provide your client with a 10 times more holistic solution. Instead of just doing a couple car wraps, you might end up providing paint protection, ceramic coating, window graphics, vinyl lettering, magnetic signs, even graphic design services. When your client asks for a car wrap, your response is going to blow their mind. They're going to be thinking, these guys don't just do car wraps, they treat their clients like partners. Not only are you going to win longer contracts, which reduces your marketing costs many times over, but you're going to win greater lifetime value with each customer. Sadly, a large number of companies try to differentiate themselves from the competition by just adding on another line of service to their offering or using special discounts. It's tacky, and ultimately it draws bargain hunters instead of long-term clients. But when you're obsessed about doing 10 times more for your client than anyone else does, you are already differentiated. You're no longer just the car wrap company. They view you more like a partner who genuinely wants to help them succeed. And when you help companies succeed, so will yours. Now, up to this point, I've given you 6 steps. Quick recap. Number 1, position your brand as premium. Number 2, tell the world how great your company is by doing it in the passing. Number 3, be a servant. Focus on how you can serve them. Number 4, plan out your client success 10 times farther into the future. Number 5, ask your client for 10 times more info on their needs. And number 6, provide your client with a 10 times more holistic solution. And now for number 7. Make your offer ridiculously risk-free. Put the risk on your company. For example, if your car wrapping company offers a free rewrap, no questions asked, within the first 3 years, this is a ridiculously risk-free offer. Or if your SaaS company offers a full refund within 30 days if they are not fully satisfied, that is a ridiculously risk-free offer. But Seth, what if a bunch of my clients ask for free rewraps? This could destroy our company. Well, statistics and experience show that when your product is excellent, most clients will not ask for a refund. But Seth, for some people, it makes no difference. They will ask for refunds regardless. Yes, some will take advantage of your company, but the risk-free offer will increase your sales far more than the sales you end up having to refund. But even more importantly, a risk-free offer positions your brand as premium by action. Instead of saying, oh, we're 100% confident in the quality of our product, you demonstrate by action by offering a refund. And it tells customers that you are so confident in your product that you are willing to risk every single client receiving a refund. I do a lot of personal one-to-one coaching for entrepreneurs and business owners. And if they are not 100% satisfied, they get a full refund within 24 hours of the coaching session. After 10 years of coaching, not a single client has ever asked me for a refund. Now, might someone do it in the future? Sure. But no matter what, some will take advantage of your business and you just need to let it slide off your shoulders like rain on a metal roof. You don't have time to take it personally. And that's why we come to step number 8. Price your product as premium. You cannot afford to be the cheapest service in the market. So be the most expensive or close to it. Why? Because the number one thing that attracts difficult clients is an underpriced product. The reverse is also true. A higher price creates more perceived value, drawing clients who are looking for high value instead of the best flea market bargain. My favorite example of this is Apple products. The very fact that they are priced higher than many of their competitors puts them in a class all on their own. I mean, even their retail packaging creates so much perceived value that customers find it difficult to throw the box away. Now, there are 4 misconceptions about lower prices that we have to literally unteach ourselves as humans. 4 things we need to know. And number 1 is this: lower prices do not always translate into more sales. We tested this on Amazon and found the average fastest selling product is around $60. And this isn't just unique to Amazon. Second, offering the lowest price is a magnet for high maintenance clients. Third, offering the lowest price often positions your service as lower quality. Fourth, offering the lowest price can become a major liability. How so? Well, offering the lowest price in some situations can win you more clients. And this feels great at first, but which would you rather have? More clients who pay less or fewer clients who pay more? You see, if the total revenue is the same in both scenarios, your profit and energy margins will not be. Fewer clients means more margin to do an amazing job for the clients you have. It also means fewer meetings, fewer tools that you need to invest in, and higher profits for your company. And that brings us to number 9. Win clients with an investor mindset. Bargain dealers are clients with a consumer mindset. Usually they have less money to spend, are often living paycheck to paycheck, and if they have one bad month, you might not get paid. But a client with an investor mindset sees the world through a completely different set of lenses. He is not looking for the best deal. He is looking for the greatest return on his investment. Look, if you're convinced that our team can make your $50,000 investment turn into $100,000 in sales, you'll probably sign up. For great clients, it's never about how expensive it is. It's about one simple question. Will the money I spend result in a strong return for me? That's it. In his book, The 4-Hour Workweek, Tim Ferriss wrote that one of the best things he ever did for himself in his business was firing his bad clients. Because bad clients drained his time and energy, they hindered his productivity, and became detrimental not only to his business, but his own personal goals and physical health. Here's a little interesting nugget. Did you know that bargain hunters feel like they won when they got a discount? But did you know that great clients feel like they won when they make a strong return? Do you see the difference? If the bargain hunter feels like they won when they signed up, this means that everything from here on is a potential negative. But the investor mindset is patient. They understand the value of time and expertise working together. They are willing to stick with you as your team works hard to bring the results they are looking for. And here's what's really cool. They will be supportive when roadblocks pop up that your team will have to overcome, that any person with business experience knows to expect but cannot predict. And that brings me to 10. The 10th action, the 10th strategy you can take to winning low maintenance, high paying clients. Serve fewer but better clients. Almost every business thinks they just need more clients. Unless they have a terrible product or don't know how to market, this is false, proven repeatedly by history and statistics. Almost without exception. By focusing on winning not more but better clients, your business value and long-term success can leap light years beyond your competition. And you'll probably enjoy life a whole lot more too. Working only with great clients frees you to sonic boom the competition and deliver results that make you the envy of your industry. Exponentially stronger ROI on your time, your energy, and your funds. Less headache, more joy, greater overall productivity, more 5-star reviews, fewer fires to put out, faster growth with less overhead, which equals scalability. You see, more is not better, better is more. More cash flow, more 5-star reviews, faster acceleration to 10xing your business. And as you help them succeed, they will continue to use your services, which saves your money huge amounts of marketing costs. According to the Harvard Business Review, acquiring a new customer is anywhere from 5 to 25 times more expensive than retaining an existing one. Number 11, serve your clients better than anyone. At the beginning, your company will probably grow more slowly than your competitors, and that is okay. By doing a few things well, you will eventually run past your competition, leaving them in the dust. How? I call it the faithful principle. Look, if you double a dime every single day, by day 20, you have surpassed 100,000. But did you know that on day 15, you're still only at 3,000? All it takes is 5 more doubles to blow past 100,000. You see, it is the consistency and patience exercised in those first 15 days of doubling that allow you to reap massive rewards by day 20. And this is not just mathematically accurate. I personally conducted this experiment. But this principle, this faithful principle, is not new. It's just been buried by fancy business strategies designed to impress you, but that don't do jack for your business. Over 2,000 years ago, Yeshua of Nazareth taught this same concept in a parable when he said, "Well done, good and faithful slave. You are faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things." Now you know why I named my company Get Better Clients. Now, if you want help finding amazing clients, click the link below, schedule a free consultation with me, and until then, you have an amazing day.